What's up, ambitious immigrants? Today I'd like to talk to you about a topic that I've been asked to talk about for quite some time now. A friend of mine sent me a message on WhatsApp and asked me, how were you able to lose belly fat? And I figured, you know what, this is something that took me a while to learn. I tried to read books, I tried to watch online videos, and at times I've also tried my own ideas, but I did not get the right results. And the thing is, it takes a combination of a lot of things, but I'm going to help you with this video to make it very, very simple. So overall, we're going to talk about 5 quick and tips that are very easy to understand. And hopefully, this is going to inspire you to start a new journey to lose weight. My name is Christian Mutabs, and on this channel, I cover many topics. Some having to do with personal development, and others having to do with personal finance. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on anything. Tip number 1 to lose weight: less sugar. Sugar hurts you big time. It causes you to gain weight. In the US, when you walk around, everywhere you go, you'll see sugar. You go to a gas station, so many chocolates. You go to events, there is so much sugar. Why? We love sugar, it tastes so good, but you can't afford to have that much sugar. It's the one thing that hurts you the most compared to everything else I'll talk about. So if you have to cut out one thing, cut out sugar, no sugar. What you can do instead, and what will be ideal for you to do, is to switch things such as drinking soda, not good, too much sugar. And if you look on the back here, it shows 41 grams of sugar. And it's almost like this is sugar, and then you're drinking this much as water, colored water. But this is the sugar that you're adding into this, right? So it's just too sweet. We don't realize it, but it's too sweet. Replace sugar with things such as, this. This is what I drink. It makes me feel like I'm drinking soda, but there is no calories. So it's just water with, air in it, sparkling water. This is LaCroix that I tend to drink. And some of the things you can do, if you can't help it, you have to have something that's sweet. I go for, let's say, V8 Healthy Greens. It's very little sugar. It's almost like 11 grams. You want to stay away from anything with like 12 grams on the back. So you make sure you always read here. If it has 12 grams, just stay away from it. Less than 12, you may have a little bit. Don't abuse, just a little bit. But if you really want to lose weight, just stay away from them. Have water and enjoy your life that way. This is going to help you make so much more progress, lose weight. Sugar is the one thing that is hurting a lot of people in the US. The obesity, epidemic that you hear about in the US, most of it is sugar. You go to a fast food restaurant, you have this much soda, just too big, and it causes you to gain weight. So stay away from sugar, and you're going to start noticing results. You're going to start losing weight. The second worst offender is saturated fat. So tip number 2, less saturated fat. What is saturated fat? Well, saturated fat is things such as butter, things such as pork fat. And you'll see that every time you go to a store, let's say you buy cheesecake. On cheesecake, when you look, there will be saturated fat. You want to have very little saturated fat to none. This is the bad fat that you don't want in your system. The fat that you want to have fats. The kind of fat that will be good for you will be olive oil, and also peanut butter is okay, and avocado is also good for you. So stay away from anything with too much saturated fat. What you want to go for is the polyunsaturated fat and the monounsaturated fat. But saturated fat, no. Polyunsaturated fat and monounsaturated fat, yes. So that's very easy. First, sugar. Second, saturated fat. The third worst offender is alcohol. So what you want to do is less alcohol. Alcohol has a lot of empty calories. So it's a lot of energy, but it doesn't build anything in your body. So what happens is that those empty calories just go straight to your belly. The worst one is beer. If you really want to lose weight, you want to lose your belly fat, don't drink beer. Even whiskey, rum, all of those, you want to stay away from them. When you have them, have very little, and don't mix them with Coke or juice. It just, goes straight to your belly. Too many calories. They hurt you big time. If you want to lose weight, stay away from them. Even wine has alcohol, and alcohol is not good for you. Alcohol turns into vinegar in your body. So overall, you don't want to have too much alcohol in the system. But if you really, really have to, you have to drink alcohol, the suggestion would be to go for red wine. Red wine, just a little bit, is something that can be tolerated. But one trick that I tend to use to drink very little alcohol, even when you go to events, have 2 glasses. Have a glass of alcohol and a glass of water. That way, for every glass of alcohol you drink a glass of water. It helps you. What it does is that it fills you up, and it also helps you to have less of a hangover when you're drinking alcohol. Because alcohol is not quite water. Alcohol dehydrates you, and you don't want to have alcohol in the system overnight, so you want to have enough water. So for every glass of alcohol, drink a glass of water, and keep doing that. That way you'll drink less. And it's going to help you lose weight if you stay away from alcohol, especially beer. Don't drink beer. It hurts you big time. Even one small bottle of Corona is going to make your belly, gain something, right? So it goes straight to your belly fat. So stay away from that, and you're going to start seeing results. So the 3 things I just talked about: less sugar, less saturated fats, less alcohol. Tip number 4 to lose weight: less food. This one is the least fun. The idea of just having less food. Now, it's hard to know whether you're eating too much food or too little. You may be eating something that's very healthy, but too much of it will make you gain weight. Why? Because basically, every time you have about 3,500 calories of food, it turns into 1 pound of weight. Use a saucer, like, a small plate like this, every time you go to the kitchen to serve yourself food. Now, it's annoying, right? It's too small. But what it will force you to do is it will force you to put less food, because you can't put too much food in this. When you're done eating, you'll have to go back again. It allows you to almost keep track of how many small plates you have. And this is going to be your new plates, right? So no more of those big plates that force you to, where you can put 3-4 times, even 6 times the amount of food you can put here. With these plates, you'll put small amounts, and the thing is, you'll end up eating a little slower. As a result, it's, because mentally, psychologically, we grew up people telling us you need to finish your plate. And sometimes, personally, when I serve myself, I put too much food because I'm very hungry. And then I force myself to eat, but I'm already full. With something like this, first, you won't waste too much food. And then, when you have this, it'll allow you to basically eat slower, because you don't want to finish your plate too fast. Now, what you want to do is that if you eat for almost 20 minutes, that's when your stomach sends the signal to your brain that I'm full. But if you eat too fast within 10-15 minutes, you may be full, but the signal doesn't make it to your brain yet. So you want to eat less. And the way you can do that is drink water before eating and after eating, right? So, and one thing you will do is that first you drink water, you take this place to eat, and then for every place where you go to serve yourself, another glass of water. And that's good for you. It's very healthy. You go for another plate, another glass of water. Tip number 5 to lose weight is exercise. Exercise does not mean going to the gym and lifting weights. It could be as simple as going for a walk. What would be ideal is Monday through Friday, whenever you're, let's say, home or at work during lunchtime, or choose a time when it's ideal for you to go for a walk. Go for a 30-minute walk to an hour walk every day. You can enjoy music while walking, enjoying nature. Walking will help you lose weight. I've used that myself to lose weight. That's the easiest thing to do, and it's very healthy. It's efficient, and it does work. Now, if you want to go a little extra, you can do cardio on a treadmill, or what we call high intensity interval training. Basically, it's anything that will force you to increase your heart rate and then lower it. An example will be some exercises such as running on the treadmill, punching bags, kickboxing, anything like that, where you are physically active and moving a lot, and it forces your heart rate to go up to around 160 beats per minute. That will help you lose weight. Cardio is very efficient, but even when you lift, it also helps you lose weight, because lifting basically, it helps you build muscle, and the more muscle you have, the more calories you'll burn. So exercise is good for you, and incorporate that into your lifestyle, and you're going to start seeing changes. So in summary, here are the 5 things that will help you lose weight. less sugar, less saturated fats, less alcohol, less food, and more exercise. If you like this video, please make sure to share the links with friends on WhatsApp and Facebook. I'd like to thank you very much for your time and see you next time.